Hello and welcome to the Cyberpunk stream. You love me? That's not that thing I wanted. To duplicate the scene, I wanted to do it like this. Here, done. Sorry for this mess. Okay, so we have 50 level since last stream, and yeah, one new mission, the Hunt, appeared. This one is still on hold. Meet with rival ward in the evening, and CPD boy in blue gives you a holler and you come running like a obedient dog. This ain't gonna become a habit, is it? Well, whatever. Sounds like he's got an errand for you. A real person and kind. This is better than choosing dead politicians. Just do me a favor, then get used to it. Okay, this is not such a big distance. You can go there on foot. Or use the waypoint that is here. Weird, damn it, weird thing happened today. Again, my source of audio and video was broken, and actually this time I had to rewind this, roll back to the old one, so that's something weird. That did not happen before.
Well, this is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
Tick, 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 tick.
Hey, V. How you holding up?
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
Nice ride. Brand new?
Nope.
Not in a chatty mood, I see.
Not really. Sorry.
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Uh-huh.
First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News. Today's story. A routine roadside inspection led the NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene.
1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2AA6244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054.
The boy from the footage is LeVar Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot, he has not regained consciousness. making interrogation impossible. Please stay tuned to WNS News for developments.
This, Peter Pan. He in case? You were looking for him?
Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk.
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Oh, Jesus. Randy's disappearance. You know anything else?
My sister and I don't get along that well. I don't know much. Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most.
And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonigal took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
The NCPD advises those traveling beyond official police jurisdiction to wear a bulletproof vest at all times.
Well, they're not all wrong. You got a personal stake in this.
And that's why I need an objective eye. You.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
I'm sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
Dreams? What the heck? BD?
It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as BDs.
You got access to these dreams?
Not yet, but they keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
That's a red light, but okay. It's a red light once more. Hi.
Okay. Got an appointment?
Not exactly.
No,
We're going
disappearing
together,
lady.
but not through the main entrance.
We're gonna break the law?
We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
Is
Okay, shouldn't be anyone inside. The lab's in the middle of an audit, so make all the noise you want.
How are we gonna find this brain dance?
Look for a room where they edit the dreams of autistic kids. Oh, and remember, Peter Pan's real name is Anthony Harris.
okay, maybe something here. A novel phobia, fear of dead. Number 91. In recent years, the list of commonly feared numbers such as 4,
They
15, and
definitely don't
66
store any BDs in this area.
66 has grown to now officially include the number 91. While the phobias of the other numbers have origins well studied by science, tetraphobia derives from the fact that the Chinese word for death and 4 sounds familiar. We can still only hypothesize about the rise of 91.
Can't get in.
Patients afflicted by a phobia of the number 91 often complain of recurring nightmare, in which a giant candle reaches 91 then suddenly stops. When they attempt to restore the candle, it transforms into a bright yellow board with vermin crawling all over it. This shared experience has already spawned unproven conspiracy theories which, among other things, claim that their dreams are transmitted via either electromagnetic waves, the digitized minds of a mysterious netrunner sect, rogue artificial intelligence, or classified nanochips installed by NICOP agents. None of these outlandish ideas contain a grain of truth. Of course, so what is it that causes the phobia to manifest such intense reactions? That much it remains unknown, but as so many scientists often claim, the truth is out there. So without fully knowledge of the phobia's origin and its underlying factors, how can you treat it? Studies thus far have shown promising results for conditioning patients via induced dream states in which the number 91 is inverted to the number 19. Although this method remains in clinical traits, Experts optimistic that 91% success rate will only continue to improve. Okay, there is security update. It's important, so I would like to remind everyone of the upcoming audit and changes in security. I'm willing to answer any immediate questions you might have. So, you're aware we had complaints from NCPD, I know, but we'll have to follow the new guidelines. There's no wiggle room on this. At the time, TBD later, you will all get your new double verification access signatures. You will each receive individual emails with the relevant details. No more of that reply all funny business. Until then, continue your work as normal, of course, excluding the day we have assigned for the audit. Here's like a small step for science and giant leap for humankind. Good morning all. I would like to congratulate our very own Dr. Haven Packard on the recent strides she has made in the field of pediatric autism therapy. Her invaluable work has paved the way for more effective therapy applications than the established behavioral methods. Teach, SDIM, and RDI clearly surpassing all supportive methods. Example sensory integration. And substantially building upon traditional approaches such as music therapy. I speak for all of us when I say we are extremely proud of Dr. Packer's scientific achievements, but also, more importantly, proud to see the huge inflow of warm letters from happy parents. I just saw the email. I'm sorry to hear that they cut your project. If it's any consolation, I've tried to apply your methods in my personal time, and I feel like my creativity is on the whole other level. Seriously, I really hope this is the temporary and there is reinstate the project. Reinstate. Though I've got bad feelings since Dr. Lynch's departure, there just haven't been the same support. Hang in there. In this week's audit, and important, I like to beat around the bush as much as the next guy, but I'm afraid I don't have the luxury this time. First off, you all remember that friend code I used to have is in my office. The butcher is a person who's never tried to steal. Okay, there's no info here. No, lol, and just remember not to mention our latest study to those NCB Slack burns because they just wouldn't understand it anyway. It's like empty, so we entered. We are back there, but that's just no difference because there's no one, there's no cameras. Novel phobia. Fear of the number. Okay, studies that use brain imaging methodologies have shown a progressive reduction in brain volume, but a swelling of the ventricular system and the volume of cerebrospinal fluid proceed in people who suffer from cyberpsychosis. Okay, those are known. Oh, this is unknown. That is our latest research. Right, there's nothing, so It's so weird that nobody's here. Jeez. You read Kazuma email congratulations on? Eugene must have been very pleased with her strides. I'm not surprised. I mean, the closes up with that cop, then all of a sudden gets an NCPD contract? What a coinkyding. Coinkyding? Huh? Exactly.
Hey, River. Think I got it.
Found something?
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's
River.
case. Yowen!
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
What does she mean by that?
He hasn't told you.
Yowen, please, listen to me.
Aren't you in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here, and we have strict protocols.
Protocols? Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please. Get out now!
We can't leave without Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time. Out!
Damn it, Yowen. Who the fuck do you think you are? Remember your first med school exam? You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you. You don't know him well, do you? This man is a bastard.
River and I get along, we're friends. Hasn't let me down yet.
Huh. I thought us friends too.
Is that why you're refusing to help him out?
Harris's dream, Beatty. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like
Try
to...
audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
A favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. I mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
Say, by the way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's relic in particular.
Well, it's designed to store a person's neural engram. Sorry. Just imagine copying over a person's memories and personality.
Right, I get that. More curious what happens if the stored engram overwrites the engrams of the chip carrier.
Overwrite? I'm not even sure that's possible. Why do you ask?
Nah, never mind. Not a big deal. Thanks.
Damn it, there's still a few rooms. Okay.
Cops seem to like you. careful this one doesn't start sending you out for donuts.
Oh, dude, I like that.
What? No, River's all right.
For a cop, you mean?
Not every cop's a bastard. Just like not every rocker boy's a narcissistic dickhead.
Dunno, V, you ever actually met a rocker boy who didn't fit that description?
All in all, no.
Yes, optional. Being that. Where are we going? The Hunt. I like the name of the job.
Okay, let me hear it.
Lost your badge. Didn't tell me about it. Why?
I don't know.
Makes you a bit of a leadhead, don't it?
That it do. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
It's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. Besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us? All things considered?
Yeah, these tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Really ought to focus on finding Randy now.
Of course.
Skipping. Skipping.
All right, this is it. It's sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend. Ago.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Lovely neighborhood. Huh.
Mwah. Oh, there was something. The long return. Aftermath of the Great Nomad Tragedy. Most sources indicate that the government of Peru, Brazil, and Chile have come to a solution for the so-called nomad problem. In an attempt to prevent the illegal transitional movement and typically temporary settlement of nomad lands across the South American continent, they plan to seal all borders to undocumented persons of dubious origin. Protestations from scholars, human rights groups, and even corporate representatives have thus far been ignored. Some corporations have voiced concern that shifting the flow of migrant work could lead to economic decline and unpredictable social unrest. Short night. For example, some experts predict the local Brazilian workforce will simply be too small to meet the employment demands of ongoing major agro-crop ventures. Yeah.
River.
Oh.
You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't
There
drag
was
your bed out
still
here if you
something
didn't.
green here, yellow.
You either
Yeah, I
got
knew.
business with me or news about my Randy.
Greetings from depression. I was 15 years old, set to fail for my classes at school, but I could barely get out of bed, much less drag myself to the bathroom and take a shower. At first, my parents were worried, treating me gently, but after a few weeks their patience began to run out. And that's when it started. Snap out of it. Just go for a run. You'll feel better. Why don't you talk to your friends? Quit feeling sorry for yourself. What do you have to be sad about? Other people have it worse. Words that, even after 10 years of therapy medication, a stint in a psychiatric ward as many relapses of depression still ring in my ears. Anywhere, anytime, every day. They still cut just as deep.
Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you
Yeah.
didn't.
That's problematic. They put some problems like, yeah, people ignore people with depression. It's like,
You either got business with me or news about my
I'm not sure
Randy.
if
Wouldn't drag your butt out here if
like
you didn't.
one shot's gonna make anyone. Maybe if there is a chance, then maybe it's worth it. Boxing gloves, jump rope, and Koniu. A novel.
You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Randy's been taken.
Why didn't you call?
Joss,
Throw a blanket over the truth, like always.
We hope Randy's okay, but you ought to prepare for the worst.
V, please.
Where's my Randy?
We don't know that, but we're trying to find out.
Then why are you here instead of searching for him?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
What's on your mind?
Think it's good she learned the truth.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Uncle River!
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your partner?
Just a friend.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you with dinner.
Okay. Searching for
This is their
clue.
old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around. I'll check the trash.
Okay. Liberum Arbitrium Review. Pretentious banality dunk in a sloppy symphonic sauce. Chromatic rock pretender at worst. Caricature at best. Okay, sure. Heavy wrist, check. Unique vocal role, check. Essence of the 60s, check. But all of it gets drowned out in a flood of cliched dark tones. That's too much for even no-kittish gene fans to swallow. There's no punch, no curb stomp of edge. Honestly, by the standards of the genre, it's a fucking lullaby. I'd love to put this review to bed or in an unmarked grave, but I haven't even talked the lyrics. They made me roll my eyes so violently I sprained an optic nerve. Nowhere was it worse than the titular track Iberum Arbitrium, the band's anthem about the violations of human free will. Was the enigmatic evil depriving us of what matters most in life? Yep, you guessed it, Corpse. I yawned so loud I put the singer's growls to shame. The latest album from Tainted Overall is nothing short of a chromatic rock mix you burned a decade ago. Erased from memory, then found wedged under your couch next to a dusty Carlson burger. Diehards of the bands will find something to scratch that itch, but anyone else looking for a fresh sound is better blowing a concussion grenade in a cookwork outlet.